On the overnight of Thursday, March 13th to 14th, the moon turned red during a total lunar eclipse. I try not to miss any night sky events, but I just couldn't sacrifice my Friday by shooting the eclipse from 2 to 3 a.m. So I did the next best thing without getting things too complicated with camera setups. I rigged up my GoPro to time-lapse the eclipse while I got my beauty sleep. While the eclipse is underwhelming, I do like to see everything that happens in the night sky while we sleep the night away. The next morning, I was out of the door in the dark to drop Emma off at school for band practice at 6:40 a.m. I took the opportunity to chase the full moon setting in the western sky. This was one of those mornings I didn't have a plan, but it all came together in a unique way that I could have never planned. It turns out I did shoot an eclipse. Keep watching and you'll see the diamond ring, Bailey's beads, totality, Bailey beads again, and the second diamond ring. It's always worth just getting out there with the camera, sometimes just not at 3 a.m. Good morning from another Explore Everyday moon chase, and I am at about the least peaceful spot in Minnesota. I've got a highway right behind me that I'm parked on, but I had a nice alignment of the full moon setting behind that water tower. And we actually had a total lunar eclipse last night that here in Minnesota started at 1:30 and ended around 3:30, and I just couldn't blow my entire Friday. I'm too busy, so I did not stay up for it. I did set a GoPro out. I checked it this morning. You can tell there's an eclipse. I gotta look on the computer screen. It's not exactly what I thought it would be, but that was my effort to shoot the total lunar eclipse last night. But it is kind of funny, as I lined up the water tower out here, the water tower perfectly eclipsed the moon. So I guess I got my own eclipse this morning. So you can see the moon's getting quite dim as it's hitting the horizon. There's some low clouds out there as well. So the moon sets at 7:35. So we're pretty much getting close to being done here. I'll wrap it up if that goes behind clouds or when it hits the horizon. Just a couple tips on shooting this full moon setting in the morning. The one thing it is kind of a guessing game for me with the camera settings. I do like to shoot, start my time lapses obviously if I have a conjunction or something. It's quite a bit darker when you start. So I underexpose to start and let the light catch up to the camera instead of using like priority aperture or something on the camera, because that's not gonna account for the moon brightness all the way. So my goal is to have the moon have good exposure as it's going through its conjunction or whatever it's going through. So I always underexpose to start and let that light catch up. So we are losing the moon quickly here. I'm not sure if I'll be able to chase the moon tonight. Might have our first storm chase of the night, and I also have a family activity. So this might be it. A little GoPro of the total lunar eclipse from overnight. And kind of interesting full moon set here on March 14th. If this is the wrap, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.